Let's watch these two teams kick off and get into each other.
Our referee this evening is Matt Thomason. We've got Ian Smith as well in our truck outside. He'll review any decisions with the assistance of video technology if required this evening. Paul Cook then raises the arm for Doncaster and gets the game underway. Workington in possession now for the opportunity to secure their place in the next division. Ryan McDonald is the first drive of the game. The Flamehead forward over that 10-metre line. Big man as well.
He is a big man. He goes straight to the middle of the field, which in theory splits the Doncaster defence, so it's difficult for them to rush up as fast as they would like to, because they've two sides to look at, but it's not a bad start from Workington.
Taken by Mattinson at hooker. Doncaster tight in defence so far. No room there for McDonald. 5 tackles used up. Here comes a final play then in this first set from the visitors. Kicks not too tidy. It's kept hold of.
Great kick pressure. Came out of the blocks, Doncaster defence, and got themselves great field position with that.
Definitely not what Workington want. That's Chris Spur taken down to the turf. Here's Carl Keswick then at dummy half. Driving through Kelly into that line of white shirts of Workington defenders. Keswick again into Fawcett and through Cook as well as they spread out to that left-hand side. Well, Cowling push back.
Our viewers will be confused. Wherever Paul Cook is, I reckon that's where Doncaster are going to attack. So look out for the blue and yellow number 6, and he'll be running the show. He'll be prompting. He's the orchestra leader. There he is again, looking at a short side. And a deserved penalty after a great carry from Mike Emmett.
A penalty on the final tackle of the set as well, so more pressure to come from Doncaster. Up to the 10-metre line then with 5 tackles remaining in this set. Bang in the centre of the field as well. They go through Paul Cook and then put the ball through. And it's scored the first try of the game in the opening few minutes. Craig Fawcett gets the ball down and we played 2 minutes and Doncaster lead 4-0.
Great play. Craig Robinson, the try scorer, and gone through off a great short ball from Paul Cook. And we said wherever Paul Cook is, the ball's going to go there. Here he is, goes at the line, splits the defenders with his unders footwork. I mean, he takes a step back towards himself.
Yeah, we spoke about Paul Cook before the game, didn't we, Brian? And his 7 marathons in 7 days feat recently, which is a phenomenal effort. He's back out here now playing professional rugby league. Craig Robinson, he's had spells at Rochdale and Oldham. Real tough, hard-working forward, and that's the ideal start, really, for Doncaster tonight.
He hit a fabulous hole, didn't he? And all on the back of the manufacturing there by Paul Cook. And when you've got such experience and a deftness of hand that Paul Cook has, you'd follow him around the field, and he'll kick the goals, he'll kick the ball. If I was the Workington coach, I'd be looking for an answer to him.
So the early points go the way of the home side. Penalty given away. 2 consecutive sets ensured that Doncaster could cross. Paul Cook with the extras. It's his 20th successful conversion of the season. So he gets his name on the scoreboard as well this evening. The Hull-born former Hull KR, Wakefield man, Hull FC as well. As Gareth said, ran 7 marathons in 7 days, just a month ago, to raise money for the local hospice that looked after his mother.
Yeah, tremendous feat there by Paul. And I saw Doncaster play at Rochdale earlier in the year, and they come down that left channel so much with Cook. He'll have 2 or 3 runners each time if they're playing well, and he picks the right one so many times. That'll be where the danger is, as Brian says, for Doncaster.
He looks a tough nugget, does Robinson, doesn't he? That's him with the ball again. Score a try, and you get battered by Carl Olstrom.
Jared Stack as well in with the tackling for Workington on that 30-metre line.
Good offload.
Ball away and found a gap as well.
Keswick looking to inject his pace in and around the middle.
Cook just steps through as well, notices the marker's not square, floats the ball. Keeping that momentum up, aren't they? Ball runs loose, but Cook takes it in hand, and one from the boot this time. Colton looking for it, takes it, offloads. Little bit scrappy, the ball's gone to ground.
Yeah.
And referee Matt Thomason says knock on.
Good D from Mossop. Really kept his eyes on the ball, as did Mark Calderwood. And let Dean Colton catch the ball and then smothered him as the kick comes to the ground. So good defensive play.
Tackle as well from Elliot Miller of Workington.
He's got big raps, hasn't he, Elliot Miller?
Championships top try scorer so far this year. 22 for the season, but 20 of them scored in Championship 1 competition, I should say, not Championship. Workington now with their second play of the game, outside that 20 now, and a penalty. Relieves a bit of pressure on them. It's pulled at Mike Kelly, the referee.
Making his play early, the referee, and he doesn't want any messing around at the ruck. Wants it a little bit cleaner. That'll make for a quicker game for both teams.
We need more urgency, mate. We need to speed up that play.
Workington have won their last 6 games. The last defeat was back in May.
The guy with the ball there, Brett Phillips, they've had real big raps on him in Cumbria this year as well. Just come to Workington from the amateur game this season. Well, towards the back end of last season, but played first team this year, and he's had some great reports all season.
He's a big lump, isn't he? Yeah.
Graham Mattinson was in possession. A penalty given, so more advantage for Workington now down at the Doncaster end.
McDonald.
Driving through again.
I think he's retired about 3 times in the recent years, Ryan McDonald, but he still comes back every year for more at this level.
Here's Coward, over forward.
I don't think fitness is at the top of his agenda, but playing certainly is.
As Mattinson fires the ball through the hands they go, through Lupton and Forbert. Out again as Brett Carter joins the attack.
Good defence from Doncaster.
Spun back again through Forbert. The offload away. One bounce and back into Carter.
It's a jinky, doesn't he, Carter? Jinky, steppy. Oh, he still doesn't like it, the referee.
Put his cards out on the table early on.
The bounce, isn't it?
10 metres away now.
On the line. Let's go.
Workington with a big win against South Wales in their last game. 50 points there. Their opportunity to get some points on the scoreboard this evening.
Go.
Through Calderwood. Calderwood with Miller on this left-hand side. Muller couldn't keep hold of it. See that combination?
I think we'll see that combination again this evening. I think what we might see is Mark Calderwood with a bit of space taking off as well to exploit his speed, but finds a good pass here, does Mark Calderwood, and he only has to drag that in, doesn't he, Elliot Miller, and he gets another score.
With the form that Miller's been in as well, scored 5 tries against South Wales at the weekend. A hat-trick as well in the 45-point comeback between these two sides earlier in the season. Doncaster had taken an 18-0 lead. 45 unanswered points though from Workington. Made them take the 3 points. Take the 3 points home at the end of the day. Doncaster back in possession though. Just making their way downfield. Cook with the kick. Miller's chasing back. He'll watch it through the in-goal area. And a restart. Workington this season have conceded now 210 points. It's the least of all in Championship and Super League as well, all 3 divisions. The defence has been fairly tight so far this year. Brett Phillips taking a bit of effort to put him down to ground.
I think Robinson had the answer. Gets stuck into him. He's a big lump, isn't he, Phillips?
There goes another one in McDonald.
I think it's twice O'Loughlin has used his forearm as a bit of a carpet warmer on McDonald's chin.
Mattinson back to Forbert.
Okay.
Taken by Waterman. He was at the centre in the last game when Doncaster beat Barrow. playing fullback today, though. Here they go with Kelly. In fact, it's Dean Colton. Danny Cowling has a go.
Hold, go, player. Just out. Not wrong with it.
No space this time either for Doncaster.
Hold, go. Peter, 10 metres. You. 5. Peter, 10.
Paul Cook's on that left-hand side. And they come on the right, back to Fawcett.
It's better kick pressure from Workington.
Carter will watch the ball into touch for Workington, and they'll have head in the field. 10 minutes played then, just that one score for Doncaster, and I guess a bit of a shaky start from Workington, but since then both sides in that arm wrestle.
Well, they've worked themselves back into the game, haven't they, Workington? You know, the great play from Cook to put Doncaster ahead, and Hadley assisted by Craig Robinson, and he's looked a nugget, hasn't he, Robinson? He's been belting people left, right and centre. I think Lachlan might just have to be a bit more squeaky clean than he is at the moment in at the ruck, or that's what really gave Workington the momentum, those 3 penalties on the bounce. So if they can clean that bit part of their game up, Doncaster, they look good, don't they?
It's a big weekend for the Robinson family. His brother Adam will play for Halifax in the Northern Rail Cup final on Sunday, so big few days for both of the players.
Hold, 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 go.
Mike Whitehead with ball in hand on the floor, trying to get past Danny Cowling, who is offering his hand and saying, I'm trying to get away from the tackle. As Coward loses the ball, though. The referee says it has been knocked on. He'll bring the play back, and it'll be head and feet to Doncaster. The error by Coward.
Let's have a look. There's a bit of no. There may have been, you know, it's such a hard rule to adjudicate on, isn't it? We have to get the video referees. Did he pull it out, Ian Smith? Did he pull it out?
If it's one-on-one, you're allowed to ball steal. If there's more than one person, you can't. That's the rule, isn't it, Brian?
I just couldn't see what happened.
Yeah, exactly. It's difficult to see whether he was going for the ball. Doncaster then inside the final 30 metres. Colton just motoring down this right-hand side. Emmett stands in at dummy half. Through Fawcett. And into Kelly.
Short numbers on the right, Workington. Need to work hard.
It's that side they go, Doncaster. They just couldn't keep hold of the ball.
There's a let-off, was that one?
Here's Calderwood.
Danger.
Couldn't quite get away. Taken down by Emmett. Approaching that halfway line now. And the kick this time from Lupton. Looking to find touch.
Yeah, I'd be happy with that. After 30 minutes, they'll walk to a scrum. They'll talk about where they're at and try and restrict some territory on the Doncaster team. But you have to say, get Doncaster down the right end of the field and they look very dangerous. But Lachlan will be disappointed with that because I'm sure he could see the try line.
Discipline's better.
And do you think, Brian, they were lining up the play with Cook on the next play as well to the left?
You should be a coach, Gareth, because I reckon where that number 6 jersey is, that's where the ball's going. And if I'm Gary Charlton, I'm thinking, I tell you what, the ball's going to that number 6.
Here's 4 in Cowling.
What I will say is one thing to talk about, and it's another one to try and stop him.
Go. 1.
Plenty white shirts.
2. Move. Wait.
Phillips, the man on top for Workington in the tackle.
Shoulder. 3. Clear. Hold.
Involved again.
Hold. Go. Peter, no second effort.
Lachlan.
4.
This time he keeps ball in hand. So inside his own half.
5 left.
And now 5 used up. So the final play from the side with that 6-point lead. Fawcett kicks. There's Carter and Miller back for Workington.
Nice and low.
Bit of a 1-2, or 2-1 as it was. And here goes Carter.
1.
Taken down. Superb pounce.
Go.
It looked like a bit of a high shot from Danny Cowling.
Well, Kyle Keswick was happy with what he did. Yeah, let's have a look. Oh, well. Can't run without your head.
Keswick that put his body in the way.
To be fair, he hit a shoulder in the middle of his chest side and it slipped up. So technically it's a penalty. I don't have a problem with it.
Let's go. One, move!
I think we might be getting ready to see Jamie Thackeray, the guy you talked a lot about, Brian. He's just stood up off the bench now.
Here goes McDonald again.
They're not having much joy up the middle, are they? Working, so they probably need him.
Have another go. Nothing opening there.
That's a good carry from Stack.
Go.
Good body lean about his efforts, hasn't he?
Through hands this time for Workington. Little step from Phillips. Just gets them a bit further downfield. Now Whitehead. Into Forber. Forber's held down. Flung out to Miller. The referee says it was forward, and so on the final play.
Tough call. Did it look forward to you?
It was a borderline ball, wasn't it, I think?
Okay, play the ball, go.
Doncaster back in possession then.
One, move! Hold, go, one. Two.
A strong run down the middle this time. Good Doncaster making those meters. A penalty as well.
Second effort, mate.
Both sides seem to want to get that ball playing, and the referee going with them at the moment, saying that there's been a bit of holding down so far, a bit of a slowing of the play of the ball.
There's a movement, go.
Robinson.
No, in my opinion, move! Hold, wait here, go.
Taken from dummy half. Little sneaky few meters down that blind side. Through Cook. Directing the troops again. Coming to this right-hand side.
Go. Mike, you need to work out that ruck area.
In possession. It's a little drop off as well. It's Kelly. Looked for any openings.
Four, move!
5 away.
Go.
Emmett. Into Cook. Cook with a little kick along the turf. A bit too strong, though. Chasers were there, but just too much on it.
Too much porridge for his pre-match meal there. Far too strong. It came off the foot far too quickly. He'll be disappointed because he would have wanted to build a bit more pressure there.
Wait for the foot on.
Challenge Cup winner was Paul Cook, of course. Playing the Super League Grand Final.
One, move.
Elliot Miller, Championship 1's top try scorer, bringing the ball away for Workington. Now space again as they try to get down the centre. Not going down easily, though.
Two tackles that Paul Cook's had to make, is it? One of those, here he comes, Jamie Thackeray.
Tries to get the legs going with his first possession with ball in hand. Again, some free meters just eaten up from dummy half.
Four, move!
Little scamper through.
And that's what Mattinson needs, isn't it? Big drives from the props there, and then you'll see him thrive, I think, for Workington.
A kick over from Forber. Chasers are there. Calderwood makes first contact. Helped out by two others as well. Doncaster inside that 20-metre line. Again, a little scamper at dummy half. It's the 10 metres before anybody reacts. Trying it again. It's Cowling's taken down.
Hold, go. 3, 4.
To Spears.
Wait here, wait, go.
Just off the bench, isn't he, Spears? They needed a few more troops.
5, clear!
Into the Workington half now. Kick into the sky this time from Cook. Looks a little bit too strong. Doesn't get the bounce either and goes straight through. 20-metre restart.
Yeah, he'll be disappointed with his last couple of kicking efforts, Paul Cook. One too big on the ground, and certainly one too big there in the air that just ricocheted out of play.
Move! Hold, go. 1.
It's a big win for Doncaster last time out, beating Barrow 28 points to 24 here in Doncaster. It's Brett Phillips on this left-hand side, taken in now by Mossop.
Thackeray's already shown his worth there with a flash play down from open to blind and ripped into the Doncaster line, and now they're looking for a shift play at Workington.
Through the halves to that far side. Alstrom has it. 3 blue and yellow shirts hanging off him.
Go! Okay, give him 10!
Forber with the kick again.
Okay.
It was a nothing kick, wasn't it? He found a little bit of pressure.
Keep coming, 9!
Shanked it off his boot, you know, it's like a golf shank shot. It just wasn't there, was it?
2, move!
Dean Colton, 29-year-old, motoring through for Doncaster.
Hold, go.
Making good meters in this set at Doncaster now. On halfway.
Wait, go.
And the bash.
5 more.
They try to fight through with Spears.
Go. 5.
Into Cook.
Still 5.
Put a bit of pressure, but it's straight down Brett Carter's neck. And here comes Elliot Miller. Straight round the ankles, though. Mr. Spears, the 21-year-old, dual registration play with Wakefield. Now Carter takes it away again.
They're trying to link up and do a heck of a lot of work for this Workington team, aren't they? Carter and Miller, and maybe a little bit more combination play against defenders rather than just shipping the ball onto another person would help them out in that backfield.
Go. 8, stay out!
More meters from dummy half from Mattinson. 5 tries to his name so far, but he loses the ball. Picked up by the home side, and referee lets play on.
Go. 2, move! Go. Cast, mark, stay out!
Upping the tempo now, Doncaster.
You don't know.
Trying to make the most of it. Driving through again, and Spears doing more work, having come off the bench. Keswick just looking for his options and get the ball away. It's back with Spears. He has another go. Working hard. 20 metres away now. Through Fawcett. Oh. Ball around the back again. Tries to fend off. The offload was there, but Colton couldn't keep hold. Regain the ball, and the referee says we're back to 0. There was a hand in there from Workington.
Alex Rose on now for Doncaster. He's another big impact player, and it'll be interesting to see how he goes.
Spreading the play now. Looking to get the ball away as well there, but helping out was Mark Shackley. Spears again.
Outside. 3, go.
Bit of space with the dummy there, and putting the ball down, and Paul Cook, the man who can be a game changer, scores a second try for Doncaster. Just a bit of increased tempo. That's the second try on the scoreboard for them, and a bit of individual effort from him in the end to touchdown.
Well, he had all his supporting cast outside him again, but decides to take the line on, and unfortunately the defenders couldn't get to him. I think it was Mark Shackley that was pushed off in the end by, there he is, Mark Shackley. Poor effort in the end, and unfortunately gives Alstrom too much to do in the defensive stake with the big right fend, and he keeps his legs pumping and gets over the line. And that's the danger of Paul Cook, with him being so big and so tall. If he decides to take the line on and gets a one-on-one opportunity as he did there, he's going to capitalise. I
think he gave a bit of a verbal there to Carl Alstrom as he went over. Alstrom gave him a real heavy knock at the beginning of that set on halfway, which Cook, it looked like he struggled to get up from, but 4 tackles later he's taken him over the line with him, and Doncaster 2 scores in front now.
Alstrom might be regretting the fact that he got his man up.
The latest battle between the two, though, went Paul Cook's way, 10 metres out as well. Almost when he got the initial ball, powered his way through. Converts his own try as well. 2 tries, 2 converted, 12 points to nil, Doncaster lead. And we see Cook winning the ball as the dives on the ball. That's where they picked up the ball at the start of the play. And here we see finishing the play. Gives the little dummy, has men round him, drives those legs and puts it down.
Yeah, and gives Holstrom a gobful as well as he puts it over.
And they're back in possession as well with that 2-score lead.
They have looked the more threatening team, haven't they, Doncaster? They look the more fluent, like they've got a few more ideas in attack at the moment.
Second effort's 4.
I think, Brian, you said before the game about Lupton and Cook. I think if we contrast how many times the 2 players have touched the ball, there's been a big difference, hasn't there, so far?
Yeah, he's been ineffective so far as Peter Lupton, and you have to say that every time Paul Cook has done his 2 kicks that have lacked a little bit of quality, he has made something happen for the Doncaster team.
Keswick just drops it round the back as Doncaster apply a bit more attacking pressure. Craig Robinson, who was in the last play. 3 white shirts holding down Mike Emmett. This time the kick from Doncaster from Keswick. Just trickles through, picked up by Carter.
They're winning the field position battle as well, aren't they, Doncaster? You have to say that we've seen more of the white team in their own half of there, in their own 20 metres, so they'll be looking to try and get some field position, but you have to front load your energy in a little bit of defence. You have to work hard to restrict Doncaster to win that battle.
Brett Phillips taken down.
I've been impressed with
Workington.
him. He's a good player, isn't he?
Signed in September last year after some great performances for amateur Seaton. See the Doncaster coach, Tony Miller. His side 2 scores to the good at the moment. Mattinson with a kick. Nice favourable bounce, and Doncaster again now back in possession. The chase was there.
What Workington might need to think about, Ian, is quite simply, there were 5 and 6 players in on the tackle on Thackeray then. Well, if they're shaped up and they're spread out, Workington, there's a shift play on. What I mean, there's a pass play on. If they're brave enough to play that play, they'll be into open running spaces.
Colton doing a bit of work in from the wing for Doncaster. And to the guy who touched down the first try of the game, Robinson. Keeps going as well.
He's impressed me. He's been strong tonight, hasn't he, Robinson?
Former Wakefield, Rochdale and Oldham man. More effort from Stuart Sanderson. A little bit in front of Paul Cook, but he keeps hold. Pressure underneath Elliott. Miller on this left-hand side of attack for Workington. Now Mossop brings the ball away. He's a Whitehaven lad, is Mossop. A teacher as well, former Sheffield man.
Any relation to Lee Mossop at Wigan?
He is, yes. He's the older brother, I think.
Every time they're Workington having to bring the ball away from within their own 20, aren't they, Brian? You know, the kicking game has been good from Doncaster, and territorially the home side have really dominated the last 10 or 15 minutes at least.
There he goes again, Mattinson. Looks about getting the offload away, but the ball's pinged out.
That should have been play on, I think.
Who had the hand in there? Who knocked it away? The referee says he's given head and feet to Doncaster. And here we see
this one. No, that's the wrong call. That's off a Doncaster player.
Spears it was with the hand in. Just literally knocking a ball away.
You can tell from the reaction of the players, can't you? Straight away Workington was straight up there. They knew what had happened, and that would have been a great chance for Calderwood with open field there as well.
I'd have backed him in.
As it is, it's the home side back with ball in hand. Currently underneath 3 white shirts. Cole Hughes with the previous play. Here we go again. With Alex Rowe. Again, we talked about it being one down the middle. There's plenty scampers from dummy half, this time from Nathan Powley. 21 next month. Whoa. Here's Cook. Doesn't go down easy, does he?
He's a big boy.
Okay.
Little chip over the top into the corner, pressure on. But lovely little take. Bit of afters involving Calderwood there. Stuart Sanderson disagreeing. Not sure whether it's over the colour of their tops either.
I just wonder whether Sanderson might know some of these lads. I think he's a Wath-Brow lad from up in West Cumbria originally.
Right.
Had a spell at Gateshead, now at Doncaster, so he might know some of these players quite well. But he got a shove there, I think, in the back, is that's what he thought.
Bit of a leg sticking out there from Sanderson, isn't there, when Carter tries to get away. If the leg goes up there.
I reckon he thinks he was tripped on the way through.
Might be one for the RFL video team in the midweek then.
Stay here.
So Workington then having to build from inside their own 10.
To be fair, they've started most of their sets here, haven't they? They've got to break that mould. They've got to be patient. What they need to do is find a great kick. Or look at a shift play. Look how much space is out here now. If they're prepared to keep their shape, fill the field both ways.
Go. Keep coming.
Great offload.
Gets it away. Just open things up for Workington. Mattinson just lost his footing though in the end.
Go.
So Miller this time at dummy half. Into Phillips.
He's a willing worker, isn't he, Phillips?
Hold. Go.
Spread out. Pass.
To Calderwood now. Has a run. It's the arm out. The offload is away. Into Alstrom. He's having a think as well. It's taken down.
Doncaster are defending well. They're getting numbers in the tackle. They're getting to where the problem is, and that's where the ball is. That's where the threat always comes, and that's...
3 men back for Doncaster with a little kick from Forber over the top. Good strong initial run as well.
Go.
Certainly keeping the pace of the game up at Doncaster. Half an hour played.
They've been pretty good at dummy half, haven't they? You know, they've sent people in there to try and speed their ruck up and then get their bigger blokes trundling, place 3 and 4 and finishing with the kick, and that's been the key to their success. They're playing the field position game a whole lot better than Workington are.
Won the last 4 games. The last defeat was back in May at Workington. The reverse of this fixture. Looks a little forward as it found the hands of Alex Rowe, but a knock on there inside their own half, and Workington, we're not seeing them with ball in hand in this position for quite a while.
Yeah, I mean, he's taken an error by Doncaster to establish that field position, but Workington won't mind about that. They've broken the shackles now, and it's important that if they can't finish with a score, that they finish with a quality kick that gives them their best opportunity of restricting Doncaster's go forward. This is where if they don't find a play to score, they have to find a play and a good kick, and then front load their defensive energy to make sure they restrict territory.
Those thoughts of securing a place in next year's Championship division probably put firmly in the back of their minds at the moment. They've got 12-point deficit to make up with Workington. 3 points tonight, though, would put them in the division above for next year. Plenty of work to do tonight, though. Elliot Miller drives on down the centre. Here's Thackeray. Good strong stuff from him.
Alex, work out, play the ball.
Mattinson steps into dummy half. As the runners, goes himself. No room there, though, but he offloads away, and then he's put down on the floor. Here's Forber. Into Carter. Carter again with men on his right-hand side. He's got out to Calderwood. Calderwood jinking around. Back to Carter. Carter's pushed backwards down to the floor. Stuart Sanderson, the defender for Doncaster. Here they go again. Forber offloads the ball. It's Calderwood this time. In at dummy half. Into Forber with the kick this time. Miller's underneath it. Miller has hold of it. He hasn't. It's gone down to the ground. Fawcett's going to try and run it away. The referee is just giving the turnover ball.
Is he adjudicating that Miller knocked on there, I think? Yep, he's got that right.
Move! On side 4. Hold. Go. Pete, off his head. 2. Move!
Brett Phillips tackling this time for Workington. Former Great Britain amateur. Now with Rowe for Doncaster.
Hold, go.
There's Powley.
4, movement, onside.
Held down on the turf by Mattinson.
4, 5, clear.
I'll probably jinx them now, but Doncaster haven't made many mistakes, have they? They've got to the kick nearly every time. And it's been a decent kick as well as Powley goes away now.
Nice little spot. The kick through as well has been chased down, but Carter's underneath it. Takes it, spins round, can't get away from the man.
His positional play's been pretty good, hasn't it,
14 offside.
Carter?
Here's Calderwood.
Oh, there's a pass on. Yes,
He's got it away as well. It's 10 metres extra before he meets a man.
2, move.
Put down on the floor.
Go.
Looking to get it away as well as Phillips.
He's impressed me, Phillips. Played really well tonight. As has Robinson, the Doncaster second row. They've probably been the two standout players. And now a little bit of field position for Workington on the back of a little bit of loose discipline from the Doncaster team.
We've got 5.5 minutes in this first half, and Calderwood's wanting to take the quick tap and get this game back underway. 30 metres they have to make up now. Here's Thackeray. Can he make some more metres? Not as many as he has done so far this game.
16 offside.
Bainbridge this time.
3.
A lot of work being done, scampering round.
Go.
This is the best field position of us.
Here's Thackeray again. Getting offload away, but
That's
it
a
looks
knock-on.
like it's
I thought
going
that
to
was
be.
touched by a Doncaster player then, I thought.
Touched by a Doncaster player. That's 2 calls he's got wrong, the referee, that cost Workington dearly.
Back in possession at home side.
Cleared.
Fortunate so far this evening. And Stuart Sanderson, Whitehaven lad, former Gateshead and Dewsbury man. Colton
No, they won't be.
has support but keeps hold.
Clear.
It's Craig Robinson that had gone through.
Go.
Tell you what, if he'd have given the ball, he was through as well, wasn't he?
Through the tackle.
The ball's knocked free, but the referee says penalty to the home side.
Bobby, come out so he joined in.
A decision their way. A kick to touch for more field position.
Is that what they call a coach killer, Brian, right at the end of the set when they've come off their own line as well?
On the back of the call at the other end of the field as well, where Workington were unlucky, it's just double whammy, isn't it? It just makes you end up in a nursing home, decisions like that. It's just rocking in the chair, it just sends you crackers.
I don't care what it is.
Edging ever further.
2, move.
Looking for a third score at Doncaster. Into Cook and through Fawcett.
3,
Has a go himself.
hold.
Another penalty as well. It's all going their way at the moment, and Workington are judged to have held down. And they're going for the extra 2.
I'd have been tempted to go for 6 there, because the 3 or 4 times they've been down there, Gareth, they've scored or they've popped the pressure other than Cook's kicking. But they're looking to go 3 scores ahead. I just think Workington will be a bit relieved there, I feel.
Yeah, because they've had those 3 decisions against them, one after the other, I guess, as well, Brian. They could be disheartened there, and if they've got Cook running at them on that left edge one more time, if you turn around at 18-0 down, that would be a real big barrier to overcome. But still, like you said, 3 scores now if he kicks it.
Talk of turning around from an 18-point deficit, though. That's exactly what Workington did. I know that they had more time to do it in, didn't they, in the reverse of the fixture. It was 18-0 after 20 minutes to Doncaster. Workington winning by, what, 45 points to 18 back in May.
Wonder if that'll be mentioned at half-time by the coaches.
Could well be the carrot, couldn't it? Paul Cook then with 2 more points for him this evening. 2 conversions, a try and a penalty. 14-0, and here is the knock-on.
That's it.
Is that a hand in from Doncaster?
Absolutely hand in every day of the week from Craig Robinson. He's played a big part in this game, hasn't he? Got away with one there for sure, because that should have been 6 more plays to Workington at that end of the field, and they were looking dangerous for the first time in the whole of this first half. Oh, if you're Gary Charlton, you'd be pulling his hair out.
Stay outside.
2 minutes to play then in this first 40 minutes of Cooperative Championship 1 action here from the Keep Moat Stadium, live on Premier Sports. And Doncaster back in possession as well. Bit of a breach of the defensive line.
Hold. Go.
Oh, just running from dummy half.
Hold.
Powell, is it?
Wait. Go.
Was
Dangerous, aren't they, from dummy half, Doncaster? They've made quite a lot of meters, and little plays like that, a little offload makes it an extra defensive tackle in the set.
rolling tackle there from Mark Bainbridge. Fans thought he was holding down as well. Seen a lot of that given this evening.
Mike Emmett's done quite a lot of work for Doncaster from loose forward, hasn't he? Taken in some of the tough drives for them.
He certainly has.
Cook put on his backside, not with ball in hand, and the touch judge is on from this near side as well. But he spotted that or something else. The referee stops the clock. It was Doncaster that were moving through, and I think both touch judges are on as well.
Jamie. Okay. Where is it? Sorry, Mike.
I've seen something. Looks like they're calling across Mattinson.
I think it's Whitehead they're calling it. Originally they were calling Thackeray, but I think this is Whitehead.
A bit late off the ball, was he? You know what? It's been a touch judge from the far side that came across, so he gets rid of the ball, and oh yeah, it was a penalty. It was late, wasn't he?
And they're going for two more as well, with what, 1 minute and 3 remaining in the first half. They just want to edge themselves a bit further ahead.
Touchy on the near side didn't see it. The one that was nearest to Paul Cook. It was a bloke from the other end of the other side of the field that ran on with his flag. He won't miss this.
Both sides this evening have only lost 2 and Championship 1 so far. Both times Workington have got the bonus point. Neither of Doncaster's defeats have ended with them taking anything from the game, but now with those extra 2, they're 16 points to 0 up, and we've got less than a minute to play before half-time. And that, dare say, promotion party, it wasn't pretty quite that Workington were expecting this evening, but their plans have completely gone back to the drawing board.
Well, if they're thinking of doing what they did back in May with the 18-point start, this is a different Doncaster team, I feel. They look very resilient on their own goal line, and the defence looks good, so they're going to have to play the game where they get into the game working. They're expecting either Thackeray or Lupton or somebody to make a break, or Mattinson, and they just need to play the system.
Just play the timeout now, will Doncaster. Craig Robinson in possession as the 40 minutes and a hooter goes here at the Keep Moat Stadium. So it's been a bit of a tough evening so far for Workington. A couple of decisions maybe haven't gone their way. Doncaster have had probably the upper hand of the play, you'd argue. And they've scored the points as well when it's mattered. So half-time here at the Keep Moat Stadium. It's Doncaster that lead Workington.